Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, Magali here. Today's video is going to be a full body deep stretch out for you. So whether it's the end of the day and you need to rinse it and stretch it all out, or you've just done leg day at the gym, perhaps it's chest day, this video is for you. We're going to be focusing on all of the body, all of the muscles, and really getting all that lovely stretch and rinsing out of that tension from the day. So when you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. We are going to start standing today. So bringing your feet directly underneath your hips. I invite you to bring the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back down the body. Beautiful. Let's take one big breath in. Open the lips. Side out. Beautiful. Next inhale, slight bend in the knees. Reach the arms towards the sky. Big stretch. Lift the gaze perhaps and pause here. And then see if you can bring that lower rib cage down towards the pelvis so we're not collapsing in the back body. Big full stretch. Ground the feet into the earth as you reach the fingertips tall. One more inhale here. On the next exhale, bend the knees, fold forwards, melt the belly to thighs. Beautiful. Let's grab opposite elbow to opposite hands. Hanging in ragdoll, perhaps a swing side to side feels good. Amazing. Release the hands towards the feet. Bend the knees as you inhale, root to rise, one vertebra at a time, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, release the shoulders back down the body. Beautiful. Two more like this. Inhale, reach up, create space for yourself. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Give yourself a little swing if it feels good. And then release the hands, bend the knees, root to rise, open in the back body, ground the feet, release the breath at the top, shoulders back, beautiful. Bend the knees, inhale, reach the fingertips up. This time lift the heels and pause here. Challenging our balance a little bit. Again, being mindful of that rib cage, see if you can draw it down towards the navel as the navel reaches up towards the heart space. One more breath in, big inhale. Slowly release the heels down, bend the knees, fold forward. Beautiful. Give yourself a little swing, perhaps grabbing the elbows. And then let's release the hands, roll up one last time. Amazing. Shoulders back and down the body. Let's give our shoulders some rotation. So bring the arms up, back and down. Beautiful. Again, focusing on this rib cage. We want to draw it down towards the pelvis so we're not flaring the rib cage open. Two more. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, back and down. Last one. Big deep breath. And release. Amazing. Interlace the fingers behind you and then bring the knuckles of the hands towards the side, the left side of the waist. So in between the hip and rib cage. Let's plug this left elbow towards the body and then bring left ear to left shoulder. Giving that neck a bit of love. Beautiful. Bring the head back up and swap sides with the knuckles. So towards the right side of the waist. Plug this right elbow in and then right ear towards right shoulder. Big breaths in and big breaths out. Amazing. Release the hands and this time place the hands behind you, creating a V shape with your index finger and thumb. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and as you inhale, draw the sternum up towards the sky, lift the gaze. Really squeezing the elbows and shoulder blades together. And seeing if you can find this lift in the front body, so navel towards heart space. So we're engaging the front body to hold us up rather than allowing the spine to support the waist. One more breath here, big inhale. Exhale, slowly fold forwards. Let it go. Perhaps a big sigh. Perhaps a swing side to side. Amazing. Bend the knees, slowly roll up. So a lot of focus on the shoulders at the moment. Get out of that office desk posture that we find ourselves in. Let's interlace the fingers behind us one more time, but this time in a somewhat awkward way, so finding harmony within the body. As you inhale, reach the knuckles towards the earth, shine the heart towards the sky, and then bend the knees. Exhale, fold forwards, knuckles to sky as the crown of the head reaches down. Be mindful here, we want the weight to be spread as evenly as possible throughout the feet. So finding the four corners of the feet, rather than just sending their weight towards the heels. No tension in the neck, allow it to hang loose. One more breath. Reach that tailbone to the sky. Beautiful. Slowly release the hands back down to the earth, bend the knees, and very steadily roll all the way back up. Shoulders back and down. Exhale. Beautiful. Reach the arms to the sky. Inhale. Let's lift the heels. One breath here. Find your balance. Be playful if you wobble. Exhale. Release the heels. Fold. Beautiful. When your hands reach the mat, walk to downward facing dog. So grounding the knuckles of the hands into the earth. As you reach the tailbone towards the sky, you absolutely can have a bend in the knees here if you need. Let's paddle through the feet, bending the knees one at a time, really getting into those hamstrings, into those legs, trying to melt the heart a little bit further towards the earth as we do this. Beautiful. Find stillness for one more breath. And then let's bring the left foot on the outside of the left hand. Beautiful. Drop the back knee down onto the mat. Take a big inhale. See if you can again get out of this desk posture. Shine the heart forward. And then exhale. Let's send the tailbone back. Lift the left toes towards the sky. Perhaps find a gentle fold forwards. If you find yourself arching quite a lot, feel free to bring the fingertips directly underneath the shoulders so we keep this beautiful alignment in the spine rather than having the hands really forwards and curving in the back body. Sending the tailbone behind you as those toes reach up towards the sky. One more breath here. Beautiful. Walk yourself forward, bend that front knee and find your downward facing dog once again. Give yourself a little paddle of the feet, of the knees, perhaps a blubber of the lips. Let all that end of day stress melt away. Really breathing deeply, consciously. Let it go. Beautiful. Let's do the right side. So right foot on the outside of the right hand. Rock the back knee down. As you inhale, see if you can find a bit of softness in the hips as you reach the chest up. Perhaps come onto the fingertips. And then again, send that tailbone back as the right toes reach the sky. We lengthen the right leg. And again, perhaps we fold, or perhaps we simply walk the fingertips underneath the shoulders to keep this beautiful alignment in the spine. Sending the breath to where the body needs it today. So right now in the legs. Amazing. Let's walk ourselves back once again and find downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, bend the knees and then shift the weight of the bum towards the right. So you can come onto the knife edge of the right foot and perhaps the left foot falls flat on the earth and the knees face left. Keep grounding this left hand into the mat so we get a big stretch in the left side body. Take one last inhale here. Amazing. Slowly come back to center. Let's do the other side. So bum falls towards the left and the knees and toes face right. Again, grounding this right hand into the mat so we get this beautiful stretch in the right side body. Amazing. Come back to your downward facing dog. And then bring the knees down onto the mat so we come to a tabletop position. So in tabletop, shoulders are underneath not underneath, sorry, shoulders are over the wrists and hips are over the knees. Let's work through 3 cat-cows. So we start with an inhale, lift the tailbone towards the sky, chest up, gaze up as we drop the belly. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, ripple through the spine, drop the head at the bottom. Moving with your breath, inhale. Exhale, let all that stress go. Beautiful, one more time, inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Come back to your tabletop position. Walk the hands forward and then slowly melt the body down into the mat. Squeeze those elbows in towards the body as you do so. So we're using the arms to hold us. Just move back a little bit. Amazing. From here, hands underneath the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows in towards the body. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, find a lift in the chest. Point the toes, tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Shining that heart forward. And if you have just done a workout, just finding a bit of softness in the body, breathing deeply. Often in workouts we breathe quite quickly. Beautiful. Push the hands into the earth, push yourself up, tuck the toes under and then sit the bum on the heels, finding a child's pose with the toes tucked under. So even getting into the toes today, really accessing all parts of the body. Beautiful. Okay. Slowly come back towards tabletop position. Take a big inhale in. Exhale, melt all the way down to the earth. Amazing. So we're going to place the, let's do the left side first. The left fingertips just off the mat. And then this right arm is going to come to a T shape off the mat on the right side. Push the fingertips, left ones, into the earth, and then shift the weight over towards the right hip. This left knee, we bend it and place the foot on the outside of that right leg on the ground behind us. Giving our hips a bit of love, and you'll probably feel this as well in the outside of the hip, the outside of the leg. And in the shoulder, whole body. Beautiful. Come back to center and we'll swap sides. So bring this left arm out to the side in a T shape. Right fingertips just off the mat, and let's shift the weight towards the left hip. Bend the right knee and then place the foot on the outside of that left leg. Finding a bit of softness if we can. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center, peel yourself back, and then let's push ourselves up to tabletop and then find a seat on the mat. Let's bring the legs out wide, toes towards the face. So if you find yourself sort of crunching forwards here, perhaps sit on a pillow to elevate the spine a little bit, that will help. And I invite you to find a sense of center here, or perhaps you can, if you like, I will for a moment, just close the eyes off. Just giving yourself permission to be with your breath and with yourself for a moment. If you wanted to take this stretch a little bit further, if this isn't enough for you, perhaps placing the hands in front of you and finding a fold forwards. Wherever you need to go today is absolutely perfect. One more breath here, using your inhale to find the length. Exhale to find a bit of softness. Beautiful. Peel yourself back up. And this time we're going to face the right leg. Take a big inhale, grow tall. Let's reach the fingertips towards the sky. Big, big stretch. Exhale, fold over the right leg. You'll notice that your left hip lifts a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. Keep reaching those toes towards the sky or perhaps the face. And slowly bring yourself back up. Amazing. Other side. Shift the gaze perspective towards the left leg. Take a big inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Again, this right hip lifts, and that's perfect. One more breath here. Feel like they're shaking, that's absolutely okay. And roll yourself back up. Amazing. Okay, let's just had a bit of a mind fart. Bring our legs together, and we're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. So I'll come here, I don't know if you can see, oh, I've got a nice sunlight coming here. Right ankle on top of the left knee, dropping the right knee down towards the earth. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to take it deeper, bend the left knee towards the chest, and here you can place the fingertips behind you. Now, we're not dipping the weight back, we're placing the fingertips only to help push ourselves forward, getting deep into the IT band on the right side of the leg. Beautiful. One more breath, deep, conscious, steady breathing. And slowly release. Lengthen both legs out long. Big inhale, reach up towards the sky. Fold forwards, exhale. Amazing. And again, if you have a pillow and you want to place it underneath the hips to elevate the spine a little bit, that's perfect. Hope you can still see with this. Oh, hello. With this light. Toes towards the face, shoulders back. One big deep breath in. And peel yourself back up. So let's do the IT band stretch on the other side. So left ankle on top of right knee. Again, option to stay here if this is enough for you, if you're finding it quite tight already. That's absolutely perfect. If you did want to take it further, right knee towards the chest. And again, fingertips behind us to help push that chest forward so we're not kind of turtling, we're getting out of this turtle shell, that office desk posture. If you have just done leg day, this is phenomenal. Great stretch. We don't often get into the IT band very often in just everyday movement and stretching. Amazing. And release. Beautiful. Last one. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees out to the sides. So again, option here to just stay here if this is where you'd like to be, or perhaps taking a gentle fold forwards, leading with the belly and heart rather than the forehead. We're much better off higher up with a beautiful alignment in the spine than we are lower down, leading with that forehead. So going as deep or as not deep as feels good for you today. 2 more breaths here, allowing gravity to do its work with the knees. Amazing. Slowly peel yourself back up, and let's make our way down onto our backs. So hold on to the knees. Let's roll it back. Beautiful. Okay, feet flat on the mat, feet hip width apart. Arms by your side, palms of the hands facing down. Push into the feet, find a tuck in the tailbone. Inhale, reach those hips up towards the sky. Beautiful. Squeezing the bum at the top, really wanting to engage the glutes here to support the back body. See if you can shine those hips a little bit higher. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Push the feet into the earth. Beautiful, you've got this. And slowly release one vertebra at a time back down onto the mat. Amazing. One last little twist before we finish. Bring the knees towards the chest, give yourself a little rock side to side, and then keep hold of the right knee, lengthen the left leg. Big inhale here. Exhale, right knee over towards the left side, and then reach the right hand over towards the right side. I invite you here to keep the right palm facing up towards the sky. So we're keeping an external rotation in the shoulder, opening the armpit. Okay, come back to center when you're ready. Knees to chest, a little rock, rock, rock. And then swap sides, keep hold of the left knee, lengthen the right leg. Big inhale here. Exhale, rinse it out, twist it out. Big stretch, left fingertips left. Finding a bit of softness here in the body if we can. Again, left palm faces up. Melting that left shoulder to the earth. Just enjoying this rinsing, wringing out action of the day or of our workout or whatever we need, the mind. And slowly come back, beautiful. Let's bring knees towards the chest and the knees towards the armpits, soles of the feet towards the sky, and here we grab either the shins, the ankles, or the tops of the feet, whatever is accessible. And you'll notice that the tailbone lifts towards the sky. Here, see if you can ground that tailbone towards the earth, so we're getting quite deep into the underneath of the hip, the inside hip as well, and the top of the hamstrings. One more breath. And slowly release. Bring the feet flat on the mat. Take a moment if you need it, make yourself comfortable, and then release the legs out onto the earth. We'll just take a couple of deep breaths here to calm the body, calm the mind. Deep breaths help activate this parasympathetic nervous system or rest and digest mode. So when you're ready, big inhale, fill up your whole body, fill up the lungs. Open the lips side out. Feel yourself melt into the earth. Two more, inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Last one, big inhale. Release. Take a moment here just to feel yourself melting on your mat, on your safe space, after giving your whole body a beautiful, beautiful stretch out and love. Traffic is busy outside, sorry if you can hear it. One more moment here. Let it all go, let it melt away into the earth. It is not yours to hold on to. Beautiful. If you have time to stay here for longer, I will always encourage that you do so. But otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me today, this morning, this evening, whenever you've practiced after your workout. It's been so lovely. I'll see you very soon. Bye.